Alrighty. Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing tonight? And for once, it is a goddamn evening. What the fuck is up with these stream times? I have been all over the place. Holy shit. And no, not only is it like a weird evening time now, but it's also a Saturday evening. I never stream on Saturday evenings, so ah, what is schedule? Stream time? There's no time. There's just sometimes streams happen. Why is there a bear stream now? That is a good question. Normally I work Saturdays, but they just didn't roster me on tonight, and I wasn't gonna complain. Saturday night off, I'll take that. Seems I could have a nice relaxing day, and now we're here in the evening to play some video games. I had been meaning to finish this for the last few days. I didn't mean to leave it for so long, but the Gundam Seed game coming out earlier in the week took up time. Yeah, it's just been, I just haven't had a free time slot to sort of get this done, as it were. Now, annoyingly, it looks like I've actually left the game off very close to the end. I didn't realize, because like we were playing it right as it came out. I had no idea how long the game was. But I was curious and did a quick look up, and apparently we are like very close to the end of the game. I probably should have tried to finish it out. Well, had I known, I would have tried to finish it out last stream, but like I didn't. It's one of those tricky ones, because like I don't want to know, because words. Like I didn't want spoilers, basically. Like I try not to look that stuff up. Hey, Iman, how's it going? Also, hey, Akuro, hey, Torashi. There's spoilers. No, we were talking in the sense of, well, there is spoilers. We're apparently quite close to the end of the game, so yes, be aware. Moon Dwellers is a bit rough. The English release of Moon Dwellers is, oof, that was a rough translation, that one. Yeah, like to the point where I'd almost consider it, like if I was to do Moon Dwellers on stream, I would almost consider just running it through my translation setup rather than using the official quote unquote translation on that one. That yeah, that one's rough. Right. Oops. Oh, don't. God, freaking damn it! Not this shit again. It's dropped the controller for some reason. Hang on, I'm gonna have to restart the game. Very professional stream. No. We had this problem once before as well, where it just lost the controller. Oh, you know what? I might know what's doing it. I'm curious. Okay, I'm just gonna boot the game up, and if it picks the controller up right away, I actually think I might know what's wrong. Yep, it's picked the controller up right away. Okay, I think I might know what's wrong, because it's using the Steam controller like wrapper. The like normally I disable that, but some games you need it to sort of interface properly. What might have happened is the VTubing software because it runs through Steam as well. I mean, you don't have to run it through Steam. You can run it standalone, but I run it through Steam. Because I booted the VTuber software up after I booted the game up. Steam might have, for some reason, sent the controller priority to the VTubing software instead of the game. That might be what's causing that problem. Interesting. That's a thought. Where were we? Looks like the most recent save. Ominous save and load message always. Alright, I'm gonna have to get back into the swing of things. Was there always a crosshair? The game hasn't changed, has it? I don't think it's had a patch. Did it always have a crosshair and I just didn't realize? Possibly. Oh no, there's no way I didn't realize, but... yeah, okay, so we don't have maps for these, like, upper floors, do we? What are we currently? Upper cells. Actually, this might be where we need to be. Is this the room with all the connecting doors? With a couple of the big ghost boys in the middle? This is... Yes, this is actually where we need to be. Excellent. Okay. By pure chance, I am where I need to be. I'm not exactly sure, but one of these offshoot corridors up here... we're basically just going to take our time and explore the corridors. One of them up here has what we're looking for. Hey, Nova, and hey, old Tyson. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Give me a second. Not surprisingly, we're not doing robots at the moment. We've been very, very, very heavy on the robots of late, but for once, not robots. Instead, a modern game that's going for the old PlayStation style, like Kingsfield style horror game. Very much on brand for me, just in a different direction. Now we could hit him with the, like, we've got the dispel ghost charm, but we've only got a few of them. I don't want to be just like throwing them around. What the heck? What? Why? How? Hype train? Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, what have you done? How have you done this with one sub? But no, that's 6 months worth of sub. Holy shit. That's 6 subs. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. Something's going weird on my side screen. Wouldn't be a stream without technical difficulty. And hey, Ant, how's it going? Yeah, holy crap! Thank you, Jesus Christ. That's effectively six subs. God damn it, Hoff. Thank you very much. Please tell me you're still on like cheaty cheap subs. I don't know if that, like, how that works geolocationally. Yeah, okay, cool. What was I? Oh, it's thank you, Kuro. It's been a long time since we've seen that one. The old King Gainer dance with the would you not, yeah, the Shantae dress King Gainer dance. So, please.
Final fusion!
With your... No. Oh god. Thank you also, Iman, for the sub. Most appreciated. You shouldn't really need luck for Moon Dwellers? I don't remember the math on Moon Dwellers, actually. Most of it should be, like, static math? Moon Dwellers is a bit of a, like, I never streamed it. I only played it on my own terms. And it's, like, as we were discussing earlier, it has issues. So it's not been one that I've, luck is good for money farming, that is true. I don't know how it handles the difficulties, but that sounds like Super Robot Wars to me. But that's because I've been playing the alpha games, where, if it's not 100%, it's a miss. Hang on. Okay. I think, yeah, this is the room we hadn't really explored this room. We sort of did a scooch around the outside, and it is a huge room. Oh, we had the room is so fucking big. We had the light on, and we're not even feeling its effect. I'm just gonna scooch down the middle, using the thing on the floor path here, just as a sort of guideline to prevent it. Because again, this room is massive, so it would be very easy to get lost without without something to act as a guidepost. Now we have done the Butsudan. We've taken the... Oh, hello. This... Yeah, okay. You were joking about the... Silent... field. This is getting very Silent Hill now. Yeah, we took the Buddha statue back to the Butsudan, so the chaser... The invincible, like, chaser boss is no longer chasing us because we have pacified him. Which was the other problem with when we first explored this room. He was still pursuing us. The Hanged Man. Wait! Alright, this is gonna get into like a bad loop here. As they swarm us, yeah, we should just... They're dead. Cut the body down. We cut the body down and take the rope from its neck. Okay, we actually did need a rope, so that works out for us. That was not how I was expecting to get a rope from a hanged man. Alright, we need to sort of manually keep ourselves on track here without... Okay, I was gonna say without a landmark to act as an indicator. These guys aren't quite as spooky as Pyramid Head. Like, the main concern is you can see the debuff they're stacking on us as they hang out. If that gets to 100, you just die. They're not super, like, directly threatening, but yeah, they can just insta-kill. Well, they don't insta-kill you, but they can apply enough debuff to you to make you die. Now. Not cons. Now, the guess was we could combine the meat hook with a rope to make a grappling. Yes, excellent. Also, that's yeah, we ended up with a level 3 hype train there, so that's actually great. Thanks, guys. We haven't seen a hype train in a long time, and then boom, level 3 hype train. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's really appreciated. Unfortunately, like, I don't have any, like, stuff set up for a hype train. I should get, I don't know, I don't know how practical it would be, but, like, if we got something like Shinka Lion related or Might Gain related, like, there's mecha trains, there's a bunch of mecha trains. I'm sure I could find some on-theme stuff that would be appropriate. Maybe just get Maito going, you know, Might Gain arriving on schedule. Or just play the Shinka Leon theme, because that's really good. I haven't actually watched that, but I do know the theme from it. Hey, help! That must have been a reasonably popular show as well. It ran for ages. Okay, so we got the... Oh, hang on. Now, we've got a... we have a shaft, and we have a head. Okay, it is just straight up a spear, fair enough. They had a bunch of collabs. It's still further down, isn't it? This is the problem with not having played for a few days, is where I was at the point of, like, being able to just navigate by memory. I am no longer at that point. Right, we needed to get Bell Hammer to ring the 4 bells that are around this place. Alright, so what do we fish up from here with our hook? Key. Warden's key. Oh, is that for the up top, up very, very top, the tippy top room? There's a locked chest. I remember it because it's the only locked chest we've come across in this game, and I was like, wow, that's unique. Not normally the sort of thing you would think of as unique. A locked chest, be like, yeah, okay, that's a fairly common thing, but in the case of this, not so much. I can't remember if there was ghosts up in the chest room. There was ghosts up in the chest room. Alright, what do we got in here? Oh! The proper mallet. Alright, now we can... Ow. Now we can... now we can ring a bell. If anyone gets what I'm going on about there, you'll have an idea of something that's coming in the future. Now, boy, where are the bells? There's a couple down this way. Was there a bell in... Oh, I think there might have been a bell in the six-way room. Got one here. Ding. There wasn't one, like, down here, was there? No, there's just a frame that looks like it could hold a bell, but there isn't actually a bell. You weren't missing too much there anyway, Torishi. It's a very ambiance game. It's not a... I was gonna say it's not a high intensity game, but it is high tension through ambiance rather than a lot of the stuff I cover, which has like real good soundtracks. This isn't like you're not bopping along to this one, but you are definitely getting in the mood to this one. Alright, boys, hands to yourselves. Now, yeah, okay, now we have a problem. Now I need to memory. We've done the bell that's in the spider's chambers. And now we've done the bell that's up in the six-way room. I don't remember. The problem is we have come across all four bells in our journey. It's just we didn't have the bell hammer yet. Oh, hello. That's out my way. Do we need to go back into like the central? We don't have much in the way of map. I think that's the only map we've got for this area, and that is just the lower cells. 4 and 20 meat pie? Yeah. It's they're fine. An acceptable meat pie. Hey, you dim, how's it going? The meat pies you got to be sus about are like the no-name brand ones you find in like gas stations or something. But generally, you can't go wrong with like a proper Aussie meat pie. You may burn your hands, but they're good feed. Yeah, like 4 and 20 is acceptable. Unfortunately, you probably be like paying through the nose for them in Japan because import costs. It's probably not worth like whatever increased price they would be asking for them. See, I don't. Did we hang on? Did we ding this one? We did. So this is the feeding room. Okay. $14 for 6. That seems expensive, but it might not be these days. Everything is fucked. We get them in 4 packs usually, and like the 4 and 20 like basic meat pies used to be like $8 for a 4 pack. Yeah, they're $9.50 now. Ugh. Everything is awful. Yeah, no, that's not bad considering like 6 pack. And then considering like import costs on top of that, that's actually not that bad. There's one type they do that I quite like, the beef and cheese. I mean, this is incredibly unrelated. I'm just dodging the fact that I'm currently lost by talking about meat pies. We have any matcha? Oh, we do. Plenty of matcha. Hello? Oh, hello. What's this? I think there's one up this way somewhere. Hello, sir. Ah, there it is. And that's the room with suspiciously feminine noises. This is the we found the, like when we were finding the sort of the lore for this place earlier. This is the the ladies area in the prison. That way was non-accessible, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, wrong button. No! Damn it. I hit the wrong shortcut. Ah. We got boned. I didn't mean to. Damn it. Hit the wrong button. Yeah, we got boned. Two spooky, scary skeletons. The skeletons are sort of manageable one at a time. Multiple skeletons, it's a bit more problematic. Wheel skeletons now, that's the worst. Fucking wheelie boys. So this area is kind of lousy with skeletons. Fucking, what was it, Armored Core 6 had goddamn wheel skeleton mechs. Fuck you. Fucking FromSoft. Fucking wheelie boys in the mech game as well. Bastards. Oh, that's right, the spare ammo. I had meant to come pick that back up ages ago after we used up all our bullets killing the Tsuchigumo. That was the only reason I felt, like, confident using up all that ammo there, because I knew there was a whole, like, box sitting out here waiting to be collected. And then I never went and collected it. Oh my ass. I always feel sort of bad, because I do really enjoy horror games, but I don't have a, like, horror game streamer reaction. It's like, I like a lot of horror games, because they tend to be really good with the, sort of, the atmosphere, and you guys know me by this point, I tend to enjoy games on the slightly clunkier end of the spectrum. And a lot of horror games tend to be a little more clunky, which helps enhance the horror. This is not the corridor I'm looking for. Actually, there's another horror game. I think I mentioned it on stream before that I wanna do called The Sinking City, which has just received a big pseudo remaster update. It's not really old enough to have a remaster, but the developer-publisher situation for that game was very awkward. And the original developers got the IP back. Ow. That was the wrong button again, stupid. You can't dodge forward. You dodge backward. You literally just have to dodge backward away from it. But yeah, the Sinking City is one I want to check out as well. I've just got to sort of be careful with time, because there's a lot of things. I didn't realize how much stuff is... Somebody's got a bow. No? That was a... funky sound. There's many things coming out very soon. I'd kind of... Wait, I got an arrow stick. There is an arrow! God damn it! Fuck you. Fucking... like, hey, there's someone around here with a bow. I'm like, oh, maybe there isn't. And then there's an arrow sticking out of my chest. Oh, yeah, somebody does have a bow. Aha! There it is. Because, yeah, like, early next month, the Switch 2 comes out. I didn't realize it was so soon. So now we've rung all 4 bells, which I believe... What was the... We needed to ring all 4 bells to get the warden to go on patrol. Which will be the, like, the actual, like, main boss of this area. The question is, where is he patrolling? And... What the... Dang it, asshole. Do I want to take a run back to the tea house, refill our matcha, and then attempt to find the boss? Or do I want to just barrel straight forth into the boss? Okay, so that says I should probably go get some matcha, since we're already down to sake bottles. I don't think we really have any other business at the tea house. Like, we don't need to do any, like, hand-ins or purchases, and I don't think we've got enough, material to be doing an upgrade or anything. So that's the double lock there. So, this way? Maybe not. Yeah, I'd have to look up if we would be able to get like a Sinking City playthrough done before other stuff. Because I've also got to keep in mind like there's gonna be more stuff coming for G-Gen Eternal. I want to do more Gundam Seed Battle Destiny as well. And of course, on Sundays, we will have Super Robo Sunday. Which is tomorrow. Very odd for us to be having a stream on a Saturday night. How did this... Actually, the dev for this game said that they're looking to patch in a punching weapon in the first sort of big update for the game. Just like a free update. They'll add in a punch weapon. Which is nice. Alright, tea ceremony was 2 scoops of matcha. One scoop of water. And stir. $5.20. Let's check in with the other characters. We might just buy a ritual incense and bung the upgrade on us, I guess. You sold talismans, right? Yeah. How many? We have 1 Shirokodama. Oh, I see. Doing the armor costs 2 apiece. That's kind of pricey. I guess we'd probably spread our upgrades a fair way on our weapons rather than on our armor.
we should be fully loaded on matcha. A bit short on mushrooms, especially since I accidentally wasted one. Alright. Now we go track down this boss. Now, I think I said at the start of the stream, there is a good chance this finishes quite quickly, because I didn't realize how close to the end of the game we were. This is not the last boss that we're doing right now, but after we clear this, I don't think there's too much of the game left. This is the last sort of major dungeon before the final dungeon. Dungeon in very big air quotes there. Oh, you can use the bell hammer as a weapon, huh? My guess is the boss. Well, I doubt the boss would be in here since this is already used as a boss arena. But I'm thinking, like the floors up. We'll check around each of them. Probably going to be in one of the central rooms, I guess. Unless he's down. No, he couldn't be down here. I don't think there's a viable like arena down here. It's just this like bottom platform, isn't it? Yeah, like the dungeon as a like shorthand way to describe like a hostile area of a game that's got sort of like exploration and puzzly elements to it. I think is pretty reasonable, even if it's not literally a dungeon. The meaning is hopefully understood. Ah, well, I guess this room does sort of function as an arena. My other guess would have been the big open room a couple of floors up. Now, what is this? What is this? Summon Skellymans. Ow. Ow. was gonna say I should try using not the hammer on him, like get the Great Dowel out. Oh, I died. I'm not quite sure. Maybe he does contact damage. This is actually going to be... can we even... This is it's a bit stupid, but it's actually going to be better for us to load... load the save, because we used up a bunch of healing in that attempt and got, like, nothing from it, so that's literally just wasted healing. So by loading the save, we keep our matcha and our mushrooms. The matcha we could have just done again by doing the tea ceremony again. The mushrooms are a little harder to replace. Do you sell mushrooms by any chance, sir? You do. And they're reasonably cheap. Alright. Now, what we can do, now that I think about it, the floor above the boss fight there has a shrine. If we go through, touch the shrine above the boss arena, that means we'll respawn there. Or we'll even just place a save there so we can load the save and save any resource loss. There's usually like 2 or 3 skeletons by now. They ain't coming out to play, that's fine by me. Be just there. Would have been smarter to hit that the first time around, but I didn't know that this was going to be the boss fight room. Fucker. That damn spawned in behind me. Asshole. Clonk. Yeah, that's a good question. Is it dead? Huh. We shall see. Okay, that I mean, that got what we needed, which was the coin. I was gonna say that which can lie eternal shall never die, but that's not quite what you were going for there. That's so tentacle face in Roulier. I feel like that should have been like a shortcut you could have opened up by coming through from this side. That, I don't know if you guys heard that. I just got the achievement for killing the boss. Little bit slow on the uptake there, Steam. Not that I care about achievements, but... Alright, so once again, we shall go refill our matcha since we used it all up. And probably invest in some mushrooms since we used a bunch of them as well. I really appreciate this kind of thing in a horror game as well. Like Resident Evil does the sort of the equivalent with save rooms. Like you have just a momentary reprieve from the madness. You have like a safe place. And in this case, it being like a tea house where you can like actually do the tea ceremony. Very nice. Like we've collected up a sort of bunch of NPCs that have gathered up here across the course of the game as well. It's good. Having to crawl through this hole to get here is less than pleasant, however. But that's part of the charm. Now, which way... Is it up here, I think? We got the fourth coin. So we can do this puzzle. I don't even know if it's a puzzle, if it just wants all 4 coins. Shed yourself from your burdens, enlightenment shall follow. Doesn't... don't know if there's a particular order that needs to go down. Oh, apparently no order is required, or we got very lucky and somehow guessed the order exactly. Alright. What's behind the door? Let's grab our somewhat comforting +4 Dao. Oh! Problem? I thought we had dealt with you, sir. I actually don't know if we can knock this version of this guy down. Ah, we can. Cool. This is the pursuer boss that had been following us for most of the game. I thought we got rid of him. When we fixed the shrine, but he is back. Well, we did get rid of him. He wasn't, like, spawning in other places, but he is back, and he is chasing us. The particular piece of music here is very good as well. It's not a happy piece of music, but it's adding to the tension. Like the sound of him thumping behind you and growling definitely adds to the tension a bit. I'm wondering, is this an infinite corridor? Should I be looking for, like, is there a door hidden somewhere on the side? He is so close to us, we're getting, like, curse build up right now. We are gonna have to put him down again. Is if the curse build up gets to 100, we die. Dead Tail, how's it going? Way up! A hell of repetition, indeed. A hell for those who have destroyed life in any form. The sinners here are full of rage and hatred. They seek each other out and tear each other apart using tooth and nail, pulling out eyes and ripping flesh until bone is exposed. Afterward, the wardens of this hell come and use great iron rods to beat the sinners until they are nothing but piles of broken bones and maligned flesh. Thereafter, a chilling wind will blow through the realm, while a voice from the sky cries out, "Revive! Revive!" And then the sinner will be restored to their former shape to begin the torture again.
Ah, that's really well done. Ah, that's good. I hadn't thought of it like that. That's so if you pay attention when we die, the revive is what pops up. It's the revive, like they've thematically tied the mechanic of having you revive like back into the game. That's really good. We are in fact in hell.
Wait, ritual incense. Does that mean there's a save point? Oh, there is right there. Hmm. If there's something spooky up these stairs, it has just occurred to me we can go Tanigashima on their ass. This really is Silent Hill. Go into the final boss room with a shotgun equipped. Ah, it won't even let us. That 4 shots. officially out of bullets, so let's go Dow. Ow. Crunch. Oh, big crunch. He's got no health. Okay. Whoop. Hmm. Did we escape from hell? This is very, very similar to, because there's a like we start the game out, well, not literally start the game out, but you make your way into a cave like this basically at the start of the game. You descend up through like you ascend, not descend. You ascend up via a rope, and from that it leads into the labyrinth of the demon. Have we maybe escaped? Turns out all it was we got drunk, fell into a cave, bumped our head, and walked out. That's it. Roll credits. Ah, I really should have tried to finish it on the previous stream. I just didn't know. But yeah, as you can see, like, it was basically a one-man project, and then there was some assistance on the sound end of things. But apart from that, it was basically a one guy gig. Ah, I actually really enjoyed that, which I assume is to no one's surprise, given um, exactly what sort of game it is and the kind of things I enjoy. This is very much the kind of thing that's targeted at me. Um. Right. I did suspect that this was going to come up short. I didn't think it was going to come up this short. Like, if I hadn't yapped, that would have been like sub an hour. God damn. I'm not calling the stream at that. We are going to do like a very, very hard transition. A very, very sharp transition. Yes, we're gonna do some Gundam. We're gonna do some, well, G-Gen Eternal specifically, rather than Gundam Seed, because we've got what I think will fit perfectly is probably the Gundam X campaign in G-Gen Eternal. It's like 8 stages or something. So I wasn't quite sure when I was gonna fit that in, because it's probably only gonna take a couple of hours to do. So I think now would be the perfect time. That for that I will. But just some final thoughts on the game. I really enjoyed it. If I know they're patching in like punch weapon, if they end up like patching in like a bunch of new weapons and such, I might end up doing a second playthrough, because like it's quite short overall, and that's not a bad thing, not at all. This kind of thing, like I said with like when we did Kingsfield 1, Kingsfield 1's pretty short as well, but it's as long as it should be. Um, like this is the kind of thing that can definitely overstay its welcome if you draw it out too much. It's better to be like high quality content the whole way through, rather than like a spreading thin a lesser selection of content. That yeah, have everything just be good all the time. Um, yeah. All right. As I said, we will switch over to G-Gen Eternal. That's gonna take me a sec to do it on the fly, because I have to switch things over, and I have to hook up the phone. So just bear with me. Um, while I do that, I will put some backing music on quickly so that you guys got something to listen to.